Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Before we get started, I just want to remind you, if you guys are going to be purchasing any of the Star Wars skins, make sure you guys are using my supporter creator code ShenPeakYT in the item shop. But without any more hesitation, let's get right into the video. Alright, guys, so as you guys can see, I've got a ton of tabs, and actually every single one of these tabs have something to do with what we're going to be talking about today. And what we're going to be talking about today is Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 3 leaks and stuff that we know, stuff that's might be happening, potential things, stuff like that. I got a ton of freaking tabs up here to take a look at. A lot of these leaks and stuff are from Fire Monkey. He is on Twitter. I'm not supposed to shout Fire Monkey out or anything, but just figured I would because most of my information comes from him. But anyway, we're going to start off like simple kind of stuff that doesn't really mean anything and then work our way up to more important stuff. So first of all, there's this pipe man that's been kind of moving around the map and changed the spot where it was sitting before. I think it was standing or something before. I don't really remember, but it's moved. It's now sitting on the edge of this cliff, kind of looking out into the water, and pipes usually contain water and like transport it to other places. And now it's looking at the water like the water's about to do something. So this kind of makes me think that water is going to be a huge thing soon. There might be an event that involves this water. But anyway, that's not anything that we can kind of, figure out anything from that. But anyway, we're going to keep moving on quickly because we got a lot of information. I don't want to waste your guys' time. I'm just trying to give it to you guys as fast as I can. Anyway, in Lazy Lake, there have been these images around the No Sweat Insurance building, and you can only see part of them. I think they've been showing more and more every single day. This was like a couple of days ago. May 1st, yeah, so about 3 days ago. And it shows these images, part of these images of what people are calling Season 3 leaks or teasers. And here are all those images right here. So the first one that we were just looking at is the Meowskull skin halfway underwater. And you can see in the bottom left-hand corner of that image, there is the No Sweat Insurance logo. And what I think this means is Meowskull is swimming in water, and I mean it's up to his waist, so it's pretty deep. And I mean, if there's a flood, which in this case it seems like there will be a flood, you would need to have some sort of insurance. And No Sweat Insurance building was the only one left standing in Tilted Towers when it got destroyed, I think from the volcano event. And now it is actually back in Lazy Lake right now. So Lazy Lake now has No Sweat Insurance, and why else would they bring back insurance unless we need it? So more images right here. There is a house floating on water, and you can see it's actually pretty far floating up above from where it originally was, because you can see the picket fence down below, and again with that same No Sweat Insurance logo. And then our last image that has been kind of teased, I guess, is a shark kind of looking up at Peely, the banana skin, and again with the No Sweat Insurance logo. But all of these images show that there's going to be a lot of water. So even just with these alone, we could make an easy assumption that there will be a lot of water, there will be a flood, because they will need insurance to, rebuild their house on top of the water. Who knows? Anyway, let's move on to the next little part. And this one's kind of a stretch, I guess, because it still looks like our map now. But if you take a look at, I think it's called Frenzy Farm, it looks a little bit more red, and people kind of think that it's burning, which I don't know if it's a flooding map, why it would be burning, but it looks a little bit more red in this image. Also, if you guys look at the center of this map, the agency is actually not there. On the map now, if you go into a Fortnite game right now, you can see it's like a big white square, on that island, and it's not there. And there's also been leaked images that I couldn't find, but it's Flat Agency, and so I don't know. I couldn't find those images. I wish I could. Maybe I'll find them in the editing and they'll be on screen. Who knows? Anyway, also, if you look above, Risky Reels does not have water right now. And if you look at that, it has water. And if you kind of look very, very closely, I don't know if this will be too pixelated for you guys. It looks like it's in the shape of a shark, but I could be wrong. Anyway, there's a lot more water around the map, and I don't know. By the way, this is the loading screen from the astronomical event with the Cactus Jack skin. That map is on his helmet. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys this. There's a lot more water on this map and a little bit of things kind of off. So anyway, moving on to the next one. We got Deadpool in the underground pool. Now, this one has pipes, which kind of refers to maybe Pipe Man, I think is what we call him. And Deadpool is actually underwater. And a lot of people didn't really think much of this, you know. He has a snorkel on. Maybe we would get a snorkel Deadpool outfit. People were kind of confused of why he was underwater. But I think this might have something to do with the idea of Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 3 being underwater. I've watched a couple of people's videos explaining what they think about Season 3, just so I'm not giving you guys the exact same information. But no one really pointed out that the fact that Deadpool was underwater during his kind of challenges, you know. But anyway, moving on to the next part, we got a video from the test event that happened not too long ago. And it was actually Diplo presenting Major Lazer, and it was just a test event to test some songs. A lot of people thought Neon Wings were coming out, but that's not really important. What's important is what he says right here. And I think it was just a couple of minutes into the event. I've got the clip here. He says 2 locations in Fortnite. Let's just listen.
East Coast, West Coast, Misty Mountain, Tilted Towers.
So if you guys heard that correctly, like I did, he said Misty Mountain, which we have a Misty Meadows, but not a Misty Mountain. I'm not sure what that means, but I feel like it could be another teaser / leak, or, you know, kind of like hint to a new location for the next season. And again, that was Misty Mountain. So keep an eye on that. Be listening for more future updates, and we'll see if there's anything to do with Misty Mountain. But he also, right after that, said Tilted Towers, which is no longer in the game. I know it's a past location, so maybe he was referring to the past Tilted Towers, or maybe it's another leak to a future location and we might get Tilted Towers back. Because a lot of people say if you go take a look at Lazy Lake now, it actually looks a lot like Tilted Towers, kind of like rotated. So a lot of people think Tilted Towers could easily come back. Next, this is just a blank tab because I just put a little note in here. An Epic employee, which is a leaker, he's kind of secret, doesn't tell people who he is, probably because he doesn't want to get fired. I don't really know the situation, but he claims that there will be sharks in the new season, which I would say that is pretty accurate with this teaser image right here, but claims that the sharks will be a new vehicle for Season 3. And it would make sense because if we're underwater, we're going to need some sort of way to, you know, get around. And yes, we would have boats, but boats don't really go underwater. Maybe these sharks could take us under to go and maybe like these caves or whatever. But I don't know. Not quite sure if this Epic employee is like legit and if everything's true, but people say that this employee leaked the Black Hole event and no one believed him, and it happened. Leaked like Party Royale, all of these things, and everything has happened. Everything's been true. So this could easily be true, and we'll see in some future updates. So here's also a picture of the shark. I was supposed to show this while I was talking about it, but anyway, yeah. Now moving on to leak skins and the battle pass kind of stuff. People say, or not even people, it was the Epic Games employee that leaked the shark. Also said that there will be a Black Knight variant of the Red Knight. So as you guys can see on screen here, it looks just like Red Knight, but just a little bit more black, so it would be a Black Knight variant. I know a lot of people are excited about this because a lot of people like Black Knight and Red Knight, so this would be a good mix. And a lot of people think that this could be the tier 100 or just some sort of battle pass skin, which honestly I think would be really cool, and it would be nice to have a skin like this. And I think the last thing that we have, which is honestly I think a really good assumption, is that we had Deadpool this season, and it was kind of like an upcoming thing in the Battle Pass, and you had to complete challenges to get Deadpool. People think that if we're going to be underwater, what better person but Aquaman? Aquaman is actually part of the DC series, and if you guys remember, we had a Batman DC Fortnite collaboration, so it would make sense that Fortnite and DC would collab again and have Aquaman as the Deadpool of Chapter 2 Season 3. So I think that is all we have for today. A couple more things that I would like to point out. I might have a screenshot up on screen. I don't know. We'll see. But if you guys look on the map, there is a house that spells Noah. And it's like the road, the bushes, the shape of the house. I can't remember what it looks like. I don't have it pulled up right now. But it spells out Noah. And if you guys know from our history, Noah actually survived a great flood using a boat. He built a boat and kind of carried animals and stuff on that boat. So who knows, Noah's Ark could, tie into this. I think that is all the information that I could gather for you guys that was important enough to show you. Make sure you guys subscribe and turn on notifications, and I'll keep you guys updated with more updates on Season 3 and more leaks and stuff like that as I see them, and I'll keep posting videos for you guys so you guys can stay updated. Also, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.